Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Isle of Man in the UK. This is John and Mike's MMA Corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined right now by the man himself, Saad Awad. Sir, you're taking on Brennan Ward on the Bellator 163 card. Before we get into talking about the fight and yourself and everything else, can you just let everyone at home know what your social media is so people can jump on right now so they can get following you?
Yeah, definitely. It's Saad MMA. That's S-A-A-D and then MMA, mixed martial arts, MMA, at Twitter or on Instagram too.
Oh, happy days, both of them. That's what I like to hear. Look, get on, give them a follow. But like I said, mate, you're fighting on this Bellator card. Now, you beat a fellow Brit, Rob Sinclair. I remember tuning in for the fight, and you got that decision win. So that's, firstly, I'd say that was a tough fight for Rob to take, and you performed really well in that bout. So look, I am not going to hold that against you, sir. I just want to put that out straight away. Rob's a nice gen. He's a top gen, but look, your fight against Brennan Ward, it's a great fight. It's a great matchup to have. You know, this kind of dude, when you get a matchup like that, you must be quite excited in yourself because he is game. He is game for a fight.
Yeah, with Rob, Rob was a lot tougher than I thought, man, and that's why the fight was kind of a stalemate. The guy had lightning hands, man, and I didn't notice him when I was watching his video, and then when it came fight day, I was trying to get him, and he was tagging me, and I had to be really cautious with him because Rob had a lot of power, and that's why they call him T4. You know, he's a fast striker with a lot of power. So so just speaking about him, kudos to him because that guy is tough as nails. But on to the next one, that's Brennan Ward, and there's gonna be one of those fights too that I think we're both gonna have to watch out for each other's power, and somebody's getting knocked out, and it's definitely not me.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good way to put it. Well, the thing is, you fought Rob. Let's say you fought that down at 155. This one is being classed as a welterweight fight. Are you just experimenting at the moment with weight classes? Maybe are you deciding maybe to venture in welterweight? What's the score with that?
You know what? I'm fighting money weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't care what weight it is. You know what I mean? Brennan Ward fought at 85 the majority of his career. So I already know the size difference is going to be ridiculous. But I'm not worried about that. At the end of the day, I'm here to collect the check. I'm here to collect two checks. One check to show and one check to win. And then that's what I'm coming to get. You know what I mean? I got a family to feed, and that's what it's about.
Well, I was going to say, the thing is that it doesn't matter about the size difference necessarily because it can actually play into your advantage. The fact that you're not going to be killing yourself to get onto weight. You're going to be only cutting X amount of pounds. You'll be in great, you'll be feeling great. You'll be eating clean the whole time. You won't have to sit there and just eat a leaf and a rice cake, so to speak. I've done a weight cut from 210 pounds to 170 pounds. I know how much it sucks, but you'll be feeling probably really fresh, really great. Your body as well won't be depleted, so when you go into the fight you'll probably have a lot more in you than Ward, who probably have to cut a bit more, and there's actually a bit of an advantage there, even though there might be a size difference.
I agree with you. There's pluses and minuses to everything in life, and this is one of them. It's I am going up weight class. I am a bigger 55 pounder, so it's not like I'm a small 70 pounder. I believe I'm going to be a good size 70 pounder, but like you said, I don't have to cut that much weight. I'm keeping a lot of my power. I believe I'm going to hit a lot harder at this weight. I believe I'm going to be faster than these guys because they're bigger guys coming down, so they're not going to be as fast as I am. So I believe with my power and my speed, I should be able to, give a lot of these guys trouble and hopefully knock a lot of them out.
Well, I was going to say, because especially since after your Will Brooks fight back in about a couple of years back now, I think you've started to really come into your own performance-wise. I think things are, I know for example, the Derek Anderson decision, that loss came, but your performances, though, I think you've started in the past 2 years especially, things are really starting to click for you as a competitor. Is there anything specific that you've noticed that are working well for you, or is it, what is it you can put it down to?
finally coming around. You know, before I was extremely confident in my hands. You know, I followed my hands down.
Yeah.
I didn't care too much for people's power because, you know, in the smaller shows, you know, you don't have that good of talent. So you can get away with fighting with your hands down and just throwing punches from your hips and, you know, knocking people out. And
Yeah.
carrying. But in these bigger shows, you get guys that have concrete chins and they can fight. So, you know, you're hitting them with everything. They're not going away. Then you're realizing that, hey, man, I gotta come out with a game plan, and I gotta be able to find my own rhythm, you know. And I started adding a lot of movement to my training. You know, I used to be really stiff. Just I like to stand in front of people and just throw punches until they're knocked out. And it worked for a lot of my career, but I started noticing it wasn't working, and I was taking a lot more damage than I need to be taking. And I'm getting older now. You know, I want to be able to, you know, to talk when I'm 80, not stutter all the time and have brain damage. So I started working a lot more on my movement, a lot more on my technique, you know, and not so much sparring. So it's helping, and I'm noticing it's helping a lot. It's helping a lot. It's showing in my fights that, you know, I'm flowing a lot more, and I'm more in tune with the fight, and I'm not too worried about what they're gonna do. It's more about what I'm gonna do.
That's awesome to hear, because that's why I want to talk about the past couple of years, because you can actually see the difference in your fluidity. You know, like you said yourself, you were a bit stiff. You can actually see the difference, especially if you just go back and watch a random fight from, let's say, 2013, 2012 even. You know, you look at the difference there from when you're on your feet to now. It is literally two different guys almost, and that's something that you must get a lot of confidence out of yourself. The fact that, because a lot of people, when they're evolving in the sport, you know, it's important to evolve. A lot of guys in the training will evolve, but they can't put it in the cage. You know, sometimes it's a bit of confidence that they need. They can't get the confidence to apply it in the cage because they may be worried that it might work. It seems to, you know, what you're doing, the formula that you've got working in training is transferring well to the cage. Is that something to do with your coaching, the people around you, or is it just yourself and your mindset?
I think it is a lot with the coaching, because I'm like I said, I'm doing a lot more technique, working a lot more one-on-one with my striking coaches, and, you know, doing a lot of jiu-jitsu, and especially with my striking, I'm sitting back and I'm not just doing this just to throw punches. I'm doing this to really work my angles and work, you know, just little things.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to implement them. And then I think from being with Bellator for so long, I've, you know, all my old fights, if you look at the time of my old fights, I have a lot of first round finishes in the first minute. Like I think I have 14 first round, first minute finishes. That's not a lot of, you know, cage experience.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of experience, you know, I have over 20 fights, or, you know, close to 25 fights, or 30, 26 fights. But if you add up the time, I really don't have that much time. I probably spent more time in the Bellator cage than I spent my whole career fighting. So, you know, being able to spend more time on such a big platform has given me the confidence and has opened my eyes up to different things that I needed to work on, and things that, you know, that helped me to push me to where I'm at, and to really open my eyes to everything. So yeah, I give a lot of it to Bellator, you know, to signing me and having me here for so long, and also to my coaches to sit back and start breaking down the things that I do wrong, and fixing them, and making the things that I do better even better, and just adding more stuff to my arsenal. And actually what it is, it's becoming a student all over again. That's what it really feels like.
That's beautiful to hear that you're just, a lot of guys, especially if they've been in the game for X amount of time, they kind of think, I've got what I need, I don't need to add anything. The words there itself, you've expressed, you went to student, you want to learn, you need to learn, you accept that. And that's the thing, one thing that people need to realize is, with yourself, Sad, is if you lose a fight, when you come back, you usually, you know, you pretty much win when you come back, or you bounce back pretty well. So that's what I'm quite looking forward to in this, the fact that you when you come back, son, you perform, and you go out there and you win, you know, either via, you know, you've came back and you won with a submission, you've won with a TKO, you come back with a vengeance, man. There's like a fire in you when you come back.
Oh yeah, I don't like to lose, man. I'm not a loser, you know what I mean? I'm not one to, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know, loses, but it's only a loss if you can't jump back up.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. You know, I stay down and I don't come back and I don't prove to people I am where I need to be, then I'm gonna lose again. You know what I mean? I just sit there and cry about the loss and complain about this and complain about that, or I can get my ass up and just train hard and go out and prove a point. And that's, you know, like you said, it does. Every time I have one of these stupid losses, whether it's because of the injury or because of a stupid decision, it just makes me bounce back and just makes me want to go out there and prove a point. And that's what I got to do. Unfortunately, it's for, you know, Brennan Ward in front of me. And I feel like he's coming off of the same thing. So you're going to see, I think you're going to see two bulls with blood in their eyes in this fight. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. We're definitely gonna steal the show. I mean, I had a good fight last night, but it's gonna be a great fight this fight.
And I think that's why you guys are the co-main event, is because I think Bellator see that as well. That's obviously why they match the two of you up, but they see what that matchup is. They see it's a kind of, it deserves the status that it is. It's a co-main event of a. I'll be honest with you, that light heavyweight fight is absolutely awesome. The McGeary Davis fight, for me, for personal interest, I think that is super exciting. The wrestling and the jits between the two of them, oh gosh, I can't wait for that battle. But yeah, and I think then obviously sticking you as co-main event, it's asking for fans to tune in, you know, and you're near, you can see the tunnel, you can see the light of the fight being near. Man, I honestly, I can't wait for the card to happen anyway, because I think actually it's a really good card when it got announced. And November 4th, people can tune in if Spike is going to be on. If you're in the US, tune in. If you're around the world, I don't know what network it's with if you're in China, but get onto it, people. Tune in. You've got to watch, especially this co-main event. If you're not going to watch anything else on the card, I'm telling you, I've watched Saad Awad's fights in the past. He is a guy who is game, son. You are one of the guys. I like you because you fight. You don't sit there. You're not happy to just settle. You will try to fight to finish. You know, that's one thing I like about you as a fighter. From watched in the past, you know, you will stand and you, like you say, man, you put your hands down and trade. That's what people like. That's why I think the crowd gets behind you when you step in there, man. And hey, I'm sure you've got everything. You've got your T's crossed, your I's dotted. Before I let you shoot off, my friend, because I want you to get back into training, I want you to get recovery time, whatever you got on for today. But before I let you go, can you let people at home know about your sponsors? Because, you know, I'm sure there's sponsors out there that help you in your fight camps, and they are a big part of your whole fight camp.
No, of course, but I just want to let everybody know that, you know, I am the show. You know, this show is for me. You know, the only reason why we're not the main event is because they have that title that they're fighting for, which makes no sense. That really doesn't matter. What really matters is that we're going to go out there and we're going to put on the real show. And, you know, you can watch the jiu-jitsu and wrestling match after we fight. After I knocked out Brennan Ward, then you can watch that match. But if you guys want to tune into the real main event, which is going to be me and Brennan Ward, and we're going to go out there and I'm going to take this kid out and I'm going to prove why I can fight at any weight and why I've been in Bellator for so long. So make sure you guys tune into that. And definitely, you know, look out for my gym, Millennium MMA. You know, my sponsors that, you know, have my back. You know, there's a lot of the name. I got Concrete. I got, you know, I want to give a big shout out to Bellator. You know, Bellator for keeping me busy and keeping me on the spotlight. You know, they know I put on a show, and they know that, you know, that if you want to make the show exciting, to put me on the card. So I'm here to make the show exciting. I'm here to gain some fans all over the world. So make sure you guys tune in and don't miss this one. I think you're doing.
Hey, Awad, you said it there. You're the people's main event, this fight itself. And also, look, Bellator, they want to keep you active because they know what you bring. And that's a sign of respect from them to you. And it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. And then Bellator knows that, you know, that they see it. And I know it. I think it's a matter of me just staying healthy. As long as I'm healthy, I'm going to stay busy. Because I know Bellator is going to keep me busy. And as long as I'm healthy, you're going to see a lot of me. And the more you see of me, the more fans I'm going to get. And the more, I shouldn't even call them fans. I call them friends. You know, I don't consider myself anything above anybody. So, you know, I consider all the people that enjoy to watch me fight. I consider them all friends. You know, you can message me on Facebook. I respond back to every one of my messages. You know, I have so many people I talk to on Facebook that I don't know that message me with random questions, you know, random things, and I have questions, you know, conversations with them all day. So like I said, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here to make some more noise, and hopefully I can gain some more friends overseas.
There you go. You're going to get more friends. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get more friends after this event, because it's going to be a great fight. Again, thank you so much for your time, Awad. Honestly, have a great end to your fight camp, and enjoy your weekend with Bellator, and enjoy the whole event. I know they'll look after you as always, but again, thank you for your time, and have a great fight.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.